Hi, it's Rudy from Better Music and welcome to our YouTube channel. What can I say? I've just played this amazing new Roland LX-17. It's absolutely stunning. It feels like I'm playing concert grand. It's really quite amazing to play. I mean, this is the LX-17. It's the range topping model. Below that there's a model called the LX-7, then the HB605, and below that there's a model called the HB603. They all share the same amazing sound. They all immerse you in this pianistic experience. They've all got over 300 sounds on board. They all give you this sense that you're playing something that's come about that's different from everything that's been on the market before. So the most important thing with this whole range is that Roland developed an entirely new way of producing the sound. Most digital pianos use what's called sampling technology, where they sample a sound. Roland have come up with technology which is called supernatural modelling. So everything you hear in this piano is not coming from a recording of a piano, it's being created by the instrument. And that's across the range, all four models. The main thing, I'll explain more in another video about it in detail, but the main thing about it is that it basically, like I said before, immerses you in the piano experience. The piano comes to life. It brings emotion to your playing. It doesn't just play back a recording of each note as it would be played back the same time every time. It creates harmonics. It creates things as they would happen in a real grand piano or concert grand piano. So the thing comes alive. That's probably the most accurate way to describe it, that they come alive when you play them. But what I might do is run through a few of the sounds on the instrument. Again, all of the range, all four models have over 300 sounds. 4 of the piano sounds are actually using the supernatural modelling technology. So in the intro I was playing the concert grand sound, so I'll go through and show you some of the other voices. So this is the model called the ballad piano. So it's a little bit smoother, it's a little bit warmer. It lends itself to lots of music. So I'll show you what that one sounds like. You just listen to it, the sound will decay like a real grand piano. It doesn't cut out, it doesn't start going around in circles. It's just a real piano. It's pretty incredible. So that's the ballad piano. The next one is called mellow piano. So it's even a little bit darker, a little bit warmer, and again, a completely different character. Just listen to it, it's still going. it's pretty amazing. Okay, so there's some soft, some big, what about if you want to play a bit of jazz or a bit of blues? Well, there's a really nice sparkly bright piano in here which lends itself to, playing some groovy stuff. So there's your bright piano, very, very sparkly, and it's a lot of fun. As I said, there's over 300 sounds on the whole range. I'll do another video where I'll show off a few of the other sounds as well. The action's really, really important as well. Roland have have produced a mechanism which gives you the best of both worlds. You've got a hybrid composite action, so you've actually got real wood in the keys, and that plays a really critical role in the actual determining the feel of the instrument. You have a fully graded and fully weighted mechanism, so it's actually heavier at the bottom than it is at the top. Again, I'll do another video on the action, but suffice to say, it allows you to play the instrument in a way that you can utilise the full extent of its sound capabilities. It's very, very responsive. What you can't really appreciate, because you're not sitting in front of the instrument, you're listening to it on the internet, is that this instrument, the range topping model, as I sit at it, the sound is being projected to me through a multitude of speakers that actually makes it feel like I'm sitting at a concert grand. And the technology Roland have used for this is called acoustic projection. So on this model, you've got two big 25cm speakers in the bottom of the cabinet, and you have a 6-channel speaker system with separate amplifiers, with tweeters that are asymmetrically mounted, and all those speakers aren't just playing the piano sound. It's not just like a whole bunch of speakers. Each speaker is doing different things and getting a different signal from the actual computer brain of the piano. So you might get some sympathetic resonance, or some cabinet noise, or some hammer noise, or some ambient noise. All the things that you would naturally hear in a real piano when you're playing them are being reproduced by these speakers. So when you sit at the piano, for the first time I've tried this piano on headphones, and it sounds incredible on headphones, but for the first time ever I can enjoy playing it on its speaker system more than headphones. And there's not many pianos you can do that on, because generally the speakers on these pianos are the weakest link, but not in the case of this new series from Roland. They're pretty stunning. So what else have we got? We've got some great technology. Roland, world first in digital piano technology now, have introduced Bluetooth technology across models in the new HP and LX range. So what does that do? Well, instead of using wireless or connecting cables and all the rest, they've implemented the technology, and we can basically connect an iPad, an Android device, an iOS device. We can stream audio from our phone, from a YouTube video. We can use a huge amount of apps. I mean, I've got one of them here. This one's called PS Score, and basically allows you to download up to 70,000 different scores of all sorts of different music. You can download the score. The score comes up. You can actually Bluetooth with the pedals of the piano. You can Bluetooth and turn the pages of the music. You can also, while you've got the piece of music there, the app will actually search for a YouTube video of a performance of the piece, so you can listen to it and watch it and see how a bunch of other people might play the tune. And on top of that, you can write on the score, you can put notes, and you can save all this information. I mean, this is just one of the apps. Like, we could sit here for hours looking at all the different apps that are available, but there's just so much. This Bluetooth technology, again, it's not unique to just Apple or Android. Any Bluetooth device can stream audio and MIDI with some apps as well to the piano. So this is pretty groundbreaking stuff, and Roland, as always, are sort of leading the way with this sort of stuff. They're not scared to spend the money on developing the technology. I think it's just fantastic. It's really, really good. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video on this new Roland LX-17. As I said before, it's just beautiful to play. We'll be doing a lot more videos in the future, so if you're enjoying them, please subscribe to our channel. For the moment, I'm going to have a bit more of a play. We'll see you later.